If z is a complex variable and z bar denotes the complex conjugate of z, what is the limit as z approaches 0 of z bar squared divided by z squared? 0, 1, I, infinity, or does not exist. Part of me thinks that it won't exist because, although I'm not totally confident in that. So if it did exist, it should be the same as the limit as z goes to 0 of z bar over z all squared. I think. So if this is my z plane, if I approach 0 along any real direction, this will just give me 1. If I approach from a purely imaginary direction, so that's z approaching 0. Z bar is down here. That okay. Here's what I think I'll do. Let z be equal to e to the I times pi over 4 z of t is t times e to the I pi over 4, and then z bar t is t e to the negative I pi over 4. So where are these numbers? Z lies along this ray, and z bar lies along that ray. So z is approaching 0 like this as t goes to 0, and z bar is approaching like this. So this is going to be equal to e to the negative I pi over 2 divided by e to the I pi over 2, which is e to the negative I pi, which is negative 1, right? Okay, so the limit, if z approaches 0 along this direction, then this limit is negative 1. But if we approach along any real direction, then the limit is 1. And I suppose I could get a whole range of different values by approaching along different rays like this. Yeah, I could probably get any I could probably get any complex number with magnitude 1 as the result of this limit. So I'm going to say the option here does not exist. Yeah. Again, like my instinct was telling me it didn't exist simply because complex conjugates don't work nicely with continuity of complex valued functions. But yeah, this kind of just shows. And in fact, the fact that I got an answer here, this is also different from the other 4 options available. I believe the only of those, like options B and C, you can probably find directions to approach. Well, option B, certainly, if you approach along any real direction, the limit you'll get is 1. And I'm sure you could probably find a direction to approach to get I. It's probably pi over 8, something like that. But it doesn't really matter. The answer here is E. But if I find a mistake or something like that, I'll be sure to write it in the description. Thanks for watching.